I'm gonna start off introducing you and myself, and then we're gonna start off about just go right into the Mazatlán Jazz Festival. We're gonna talk about the location where it is, your experience of being there, the support that you will be receiving, and then go into, I'll ask you about the packages. He'll show different things in the background about the different artists that will be performing. Okay.
Okay, how long do you want me to talk initially?
I'll interrupt you with a question, so I'll kind of
Okay.
just feed off of me. So this is we're doing it in five. We'll do this for about 5 minutes, okay? On the
Very
count
good.
of any other questions you have, because we're going to do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to We Love Rare Grooves, and tonight we have a special treat for you. We've been talking about the Mazatlán Jazz Festival coming up, but tonight we have the founder and the executive producer of the show, and that's the one and only Mr. Harold Becks. Harold, welcome to the Groove Studios, and let's talk about this exciting show that we have coming up October 8th through 11th at Mazatlán Island there,
Thank,
Jazz Festival.
thank you, Clifton. Mazatlán Jazz Festival became a great idea in my mind about 2 years ago on a visit I had to Mazatlán. I've been going to Mexico probably 40 years, and on that occasion, I fell in love with Mazatlán. And I also found out while I was there on that occasion that there wasn't much jazz in the town of Mazatlán. And so the idea sprang in my head that instead of that year going to a jazz festival, I decided that I was going to create and promote a jazz festival.
Wow, that takes a lot, man. And I know being on an island like that, that it's a 5-star exclusive island, and it got the excitement there. But really, how did you get the support to make that happen?
You know, it's interesting. Things just kind of fell in my lap. I met the right people in the very beginning. I had a notion in my head as to what a successful and a touching jazz festival is all about. I've been going to them for 40 years, so I knew all of the elements that had to go into such an event. When I found the right location and I found this fabulous resort, something inside of me said, Harold, let's do this. And I put it together.
Well, let's talk about some of the packages that you put together to get folks to come down to Mazatlan here in October.
Well, there's, first of all, let me tell you, I'm taking everybody on a free flight.
Mm-hmm.
The packages are essentially one package with some pleasurable additions if one desires that. But most significantly, I put together a charter flight of a private jet to take all of the guests down to Mazatlán on October the 8th. So nobody has to worry about buying an airline ticket. Just show up in San Diego, and the rest is up to me, and I will take you directly to Mazatlán. And 3 days later, I will return you to the United States safe and sound and having had one of the best times that you could ever imagine.
Man, it sounds like it's going to be a great show. We want to go to MazatlanJazzFestival.com. You can give them a call at 323-961-2299. It's going to be the most sophisticated destination jazz event this side of the Pacific. And we got some great artists on the show. Let's talk about Huge Groove. I mean, how did that come about? Huge Groove and Peter White and Marion Meadows, just to name a few.
When this idea came to mind, I said, let me put together some of the best musicians in smooth jazz. And I think Huge was one of the first musicians I contacted. And along with Huge came Peter White. I met Marion Meadows, one of the great soprano jazz saxophonists, and Joaquin Joyner, one of my very good friends. And with that, I put together about 5 really great saxophone players. As a matter of fact, one of my friends said, Harold, you have put together the best saxophone combination of musicians that's ever performed in any jazz concert in Mexico. I tend to agree with that analysis.
So again, we're talking about the Mazatlán Jazz Festival in 2021. It's going to be all exclusive food and drinks. You're going to fly on a private jet to Mazatlán. Also, it's going to be on a secluded island called Emerald Bay. So we're going to have preferred VIP packages. It's going to be a forever fabulous forum for the ladies, evening oceanside concert, private nightly after parties, and we're going to have even a comedy show. Am I correct?
We're going to have all of that, whatever one's taste is and having fun. I'm doing my best to make sure that it's there for you, including a Cohiba room for those guys that want to smoke a Cohiba cigar one night.
And then also, they could still have sponsorships. Am I right? You still got sponsorships available for those that, beverage companies, cigar companies?
I am open to all suggestions for individuals that are interested in getting on this innovative, one-of-a-kind kind of trip, and their sponsorships will be appreciated, and they will be firmly acknowledged for their contribution.
Man, I'm looking for some spa days, man. Personally, spas and golf. We'll have it all going on, right?
You will be spoiled by the weekend.
So this is this is all about the experience. That's really a show. This is going to be a 5-star exclusive experience that we'll be having here in Mazatlán. Am I correct in saying that?
You're going to have two things going at one time. You're going to have a delightful, exotic vacation, and you're going to have a marvelous musical event at the same time. I've found that people fall into those two categories. Some want a great vacation, and some want a fabulous music experience. And I have put those two concepts together in a way that's going to make everybody feel wonderful in October.
Well, give them the website again, because we need to get folks down there. So the website again?
The website is www.mazatlanjazzfestival.com. And also take a look at that website, and then take a look also at what we have been doing on Instagram, and you will get the complete, colorful picture of what this whole thing looks like and what it feels like.
Okay. So that's what we have on the Mazatlán Jazz Festival. Again, we have Peter White, Huge Groove, Marion Meadows, DW3, Johnny Britt, Don the D Bell, and Jakeem Joyner. Join us October 8th through the 11th for a fabulous time there. Harold Becks, thank you so much, man, for putting on this great jazz concert. It's going to be memorable, and we're going to keep it going. This is the first year, but we're going to continue to have it going, right?
Until all of us get too old to have fun.
All right. Hey, Mr. Becks, thanks so much for joining us, the Groove team here now, and sharing your experience for the upcoming Jazz Festival. And we'll keep pushing it, and we look forward to having you come back to tell us what's going on as we get closer to it. So thanks so much.
I look forward to talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great evening, and we're going to do it at the Mazatlán Jazz Festival. I'm going to bring the team with us. Thank you very much. Cut.
Thank you.
All right, Harold, how did that go?
So thank you.